Come on.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
At the 34-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They'll give this to Bell running right. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. Gets this one to Le'Veon Bell. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down, Jets.
And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
And he's going to go down again. Dietrich Wise Jr. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. That's going to set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Guys, game situation. Let's go. Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Bud. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Right there.
The shotgun snap for Darnold.
You get lucky. You get lucky.
Airing one out for Crowder. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play, and 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And now Edelman. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Patriots take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
Let's go. Switch.
Come on.
On 1st down, it's Long. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of the
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Well, there's no shortage of great young runners in the NFL, but don't forget about that guy, Sony Michel. First-round pick in 2018. Almost hit 1,000 yards as a rookie, 931 to be exact, to go along with 6 scores for the former Georgia Bulldog. He's got the hook up to Lee. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Line 54. I'm going to run you straight.
From the gun, they run with Michel. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
54, hey, dude. Check, watch 54, watch 54. Drop deep. Hey, one set, check.
A first down throw, Darnold. Got a man, it's Brashad Perriman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down, New York.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now it's Darnold under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw is Darnold. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He was looking for a new one there. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Jet touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Fresh off the pick six, it's Locke. Completes it to Lee. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Locke. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Locke goes underneath here to White. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll run it here. This is James White. And he'll go down at the 28. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
Check out! Line 40! Here we go, here we go!
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Sony Michel, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead.